it's Chinbeard here, and I wasn't always a prop maker. In fact, the job I have the most length of time invested in would be bartending. I bartended all through college and full-time for a couple of years after that, which was about 6 years. Compared to how much prop making I've done, it's a lot of time. Now, when you start bartending, you don't get the coolest shifts that are super busy and all coyote ugly on everyone. You get the super boring shifts early in the day where no one shows up. So what I did was I learned card tricks. Instead of just wasting my time watching Food Network, I picked up a deck of cards and I did some research and a whole lot of practicing to get pretty good at card tricks. This was a good way to pass the time, learn a skill, and also apply a skill when I'm bartending. People come in and I need a gimmick to sort of pull them in and be like, hey, you want to see a cool card trick? Now, I haven't bartended in like 7 years. It's been a long time. And I don't do much mixology. I'm more of a beer guy now anyway. But the card magic stuff I learned continues to pay off. Whenever I'm in a social situation where I want to impress someone or break the ice or whatever, I pull out a deck of cards and I'll show them a magic trick. So anyway, I don't have any prop stuff to show you today because I'm in the middle of a bunch of stuff. But I figured I'd show you a card trick. So here we go. This is one of my very favorites. I need 4 cards, just like that. Here we go. Our card is the 10 of hearts. And the 10 of hearts is on the bottom. If I were to, let's say, reverse the order of the cards, like so, then our 10 of hearts would be right here on the top, which totally makes sense. There's the 10 right there. If I put it back on the bottom, though, this is where it gets weird because it's not on the bottom. It's on the top. Let's try that again. We'll take the 10, we'll put it in the middle like that. Square it up. And you would expect it to be in the middle, but it isn't. Guess what? It's on the top. I'll put it down on the table. Guess what? Still on top. I'll put it on the bottom again, but you guessed it, still on top. All right, one more time, we'll give it a go. Put it on the bottom, just like that. Wrong. It's on the top. Put it on the table one more time, and it's still on the top. Look at that. Now, you might be thinking, Bill, this card trick would be really easy if you had 4 10 of hearts. But I don't, and I'll show you. See, the one on top is not the 10 of hearts. The one on top is the Queen of Diamonds, right? And the second card down, well, that's the Queen of Diamonds. The third card, you guessed it, Queen of Diamonds. And the last card is also the Queen of Diamonds. So what that leaves us with is now 4 Queen of Diamonds. The 10 is nowhere to be seen. Well, there were 2 other cards in there too. There weren't just the Queen and the 10. We also had the 4 of clubs. And we also had the Jack of hearts. And that just, of course, leaves us with the 4 of clubs and the Jack of hearts. Boom! Thank you for enduring my little shenanigans here while I'm getting stuff done in the shop. The big thing I have going on this week, if you haven't already heard, is I launched my Kickstarter. And this is like a big deal for me. I'm really excited about it. And I launched it yesterday and I already got a ton of support. I think we're like 17% funded already, which is mind-blowing. I'm so happy you guys are jumping in on this. But of course, we need to keep going because it's got to hit that 100% or else none of it will ever happen. So it's called the Prop Space Gun Project. You can find that on Kickstarter, or if you go to propspaceguns.com, that'll send you right there. We have a whole bunch of really amazing rewards, including this. This is one of the finished copies of the gun with moving pieces and all that, which is really exciting. But of course, there is the main project, which is the kits, the blank kits that you guys get to finish and build up yourself. There are more lower end rewards if you can just afford to throw in like $5 or $10. That's awesome if you can, and I thank you very much. So there's some cool stuff down there for you too, and a whole bunch of stuff in between. So please retweet it, share it, Facebook it, like really get the word out there because we're off to an awesome start, and I'm really excited about this thing getting funded. Thank you again for watching, and thank you again for putting up with my shenanigans. I'll see you guys around. Total magic. Magic. Yeah.